7 months ago, a Farmers Journal headline carried some bad news. Fertiliser prices jump on the back of tight supplies, it said. This week, Bloomberg claimed things were getting even worse, saying Europe has a fertiliser crisis and prices are spiking. Some tough times ahead for many of our farmers. Goods based on fossil fuels have shaped our society, and fertiliser is one of them. In the same way, we can't live without plastics. Much of the grass our farmers grow can't live without chemical fertiliser. We are all hooked. But as the price of fossil fuels continues to rise, might it be time to ask, does it have to be this way? Can we do things differently? This programme for government commits to us delivering an ambitious reduction in the use of inorganic nitrogen fertiliser through to 2030. It doesn't say by how much, but it does say we must do it without undermining farming opportunity. Last week, I visited a dairy farmer on the Cork-Waterford border, and I want to tell you his story. This farmer is no green romantic, and he is not an organic producer. He is an intensive farmer who milks 200 cows on 265 acres, along with his father's 60-acre farm to carry his replacement heifers and grow some forage crops. He is a tough businessman with an enterprise which needs to deliver for him and his young family. But he believes long-term, his farm also needs to deliver for his soil. So in 2018, recognising that his standard perennial ryegrass production system required a lot of fertiliser and a stable climate, he decided to change tact. He started introducing multi-species swards as part of his reseeding programme, planting multiple varieties of grasses, clovers and herbs. He also started decreasing his use of chemical nitrogen. As he decreased his chemical use, he waited to see if the grass would stop growing. It didn't. He waited to see if milk yields would drop. They didn't. This year, he applied no chemical nitrogen to the grazing ground at all, yet continues to see yields maintained and improved profitability. I know one swallow does not make a summer. I know this farmer's results do not constitute a scientific study. But this farm is producing about 8,000 litres of milk per cow per annum, well above the national average, and has saved close on €40,000 this year alone on fertiliser and application costs. Chemical fertilisers can do a great job of feeding a certain type of grass, but it's not necessary on multi-species swards, which draw on nature's nutrients for growth. This is regenerative agriculture, with healthy soil and healthy cattle thriving on a tasty and nutritious mixture of crops, however wild and uneven they might look to the casual observer. What this farmer is doing may not work for every farmer, but I do believe that every farmer should at least think about what is happening on that farm. Because I know what I saw. I saw a strong, family-run dairy business based on healthy soil and a farm bursting with biodiversity. And I really would like to believe, too, that I saw the future. Thank you.